This that minor music. Yes. Ay caramba, do your body proper. Wine for me, you don't know. Wine for me, you don't know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a new look. I am loving it. I have my natural hair out. I have twists. I got them done today, so I was like, let me film today because I'm enjoying 2020. I'm getting back into the groove of YouTube again, and I'm living for it. So today I'm gonna be doing the Zimbabwean tag because it's been so long since I did any kind of informative video. Yeah, I feel like you guys need to get to know me a little bit better. I've obviously grown, I've changed a little bit, so some things have, changed. Evolution, guys, evolution. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first question is, what is your ethnic group? My ethnic group, I'd say, is Shona. I grew up in Masvingo, so I speak Chivitori, I speak Chizezuru, I speak proper deep Shona. Tinombai wereketa kuno uku, guys. Okay, but here's the thing. My family history is actually from South Africa. My late granddad on my father's side was a Zulu man who migrated from South Africa to Zimbabwe. And on my mother's side, my late great-grandmother, upon speaking with her before her death, suggests that their family came from South Africa and are of Sotho origin. So, Sesotho, Zulu, it's a combination, but I grew up in Zimbabwe, so I consider myself Zimbabwean, and I speak Shona, and I grew up Shona, so Ndiri Shona, Ndinotaura Chishona, I'm proud. The second question is, what languages do you speak from Zimbabwe? Okay, so obviously Shona. Guys, my Ndebele is horrible. My accent is horrible, which is very embarrassing considering what I just said about me being of South African descent. When you hear me speaking Ndebele or isiZulu, it's tragic. Okay. The third question is, what can you say in Shona? I feel like I've said so much already, but that's a direct translation of what the question is. The fourth question is, what is your favorite Zim music? Guys, let me put you on. My favorite Zim music is dancehall. Specifically Nati. Oh, this guy makes my heart go crazy. I want you to listen to the song. I should just skip to the... My name, I'm sorrow for my enemies, yeah. You name Azizo. Do you want my frenemies, yeah? Cause in the end, you want it. Time you want it, Jaja. In the end, is even. Time is even God. I just wanna drive up past them. I just wanna drive up past them. So yeah, that is my favorite music. Guys, it gets me in the zone, it gets me so lit, and I'm always playing it. So like my mom now sings it, and she also likes these songs by Questa, Tabzi, Mlindo the vocalist, like that song Macala. Oh, my mom loves that song. Ooh. She was busy going like, ooh yeah yeah, ooh yeah yeah, ooh yeah yeah, ooh yeah yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's busy cooking and she's singing Macala. Okay. The next question is, do you live in Zimbabwe? Guys, I haven't lived in Zimbabwe in 4 years. And I basically don't live anywhere. In my last video, I was telling you that I'm in Kenya, and I am in Kenya, and I'm enjoying my time in Kenya. My mom is the one who's based here. I have a base in South Africa. That's my base. But I'm currently in limbo, so I'm in between Kenya and South Africa. So I don't live in Zimbabwe, but I don't live anywhere. I'm a global citizen. You know how it is. Okay, so second half of the questions, I have them written down in my cute little notepad. So the next question is, what do you prefer, cats or dogs? Right, so typically I would have said cats. I prefer cats. I don't want to say they're low maintenance, but okay, I guess you could say they are low maintenance. They're not as demanding as dogs. They're little divas, just like me. So I'd prefer to choose cats over dogs if I really had to. But because I don't have to, I'm not an animal person per se. So neither. The next question is, what is your favorite Zimbabwean food? Yo guys, sadza nomuriwo. Woo! Sadza nomuriwo. There is this place in Harare called Gavas, and they have this meal on their menu called machikichori. Now that song, that meal, you choose what kind of sadza you want, and I like to choose the munga, and then you get a combination of different meats, and you get muriwo or vegetables. Yo, that makes my heart sing. Sadza nomuriwo nenyama, bride meat. Wow, guys. As Ja Praiser says, sadza nomuriwo. Like, wow. A moment for sadza nomuriwo. Actually, let me see if I can find a song. Okay. The next one is, do you play any sports? If so, what sports do you play, or did you play? Right. So in my past life, I was an athlete. I did everything except for swimming, because I can swim though, but I was not trying to look ashy. I was not trying to have chlorine taste, or I was too much of a diva for that. So actually, I used to do athletics more than anything else. I loved athletics, and I actually have a record that still hasn't been broken from 2009 at a specific school. I'm not going to tell you where, so you guys try and figure out my age. Just know Cheryl Nkosi has a record. She is an athlete. What? You know what I'm saying? The next question is, what is your favorite part of Zimbabwean culture or tradition? Now, this is not necessarily a typical answer, but I'd say that Zimbabweans are very humorous. Regardless of what the situation is, I don't think I've ever met people who are just as funny as Zimbabweans anywhere else in the world. I mean, and I have traveled. I have been to every single continent, and I've never met, you know, people who are as resilient, who are as humorous, who find joy and who still find hope and peace in a situation like the Zimbabwean situation where things are not great politically. The socio-political climate is very tense and has been for over a decade. So I mean, the fact that Zimbabweans can still find a place, you know, in their hearts and in their minds to exercise humor is great. It's amazing. The next question and the final question is, what is the worst part of Zimbabwean culture? I can't really think of anything really bad about Zimbabwean culture, because I love Zimbabwean culture so much and I embrace it greatly. I have to think really hard. But I can't think of anything. Like, I love Zimbabwean culture. I guess, no. Okay, let me think of it. So, I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I think it's the kuperekwa process, when a woman's getting married, where a woman has to wake up and wash pots, ne checha, ne, what's this called? Ne saga, achikwesha poto, or try ramyad and all of that. I don't have a problem with it per se, but I just feel like it's so unnecessary in this day and age. Because one, most people don't even live in homes that require all of that. They don't use those kinds of utensils anymore. If it were from a practical standpoint, I'd understand. But most families don't use those things, nor do they require them. So I feel like exercising that practice when a person is getting married, when a woman's getting married, is unnecessary. That's just me though. That's just me. But you know, let's end this off with a nice, you know, song, cause I'm feeling the music, you guys. I'm feeling the music. Ooh. Alright, so there's this song, right? It's a little bit explicit. But I love this song. It's called Crystal Blue Moon by Amara Brown. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.